We've been talking about linear equations in the form ax plus b equals c, and we were solving those. We were solving these. And that's what we've been doing in this section so far. But now we're going to talk about, oh, sorry, let me back up. Those are called linear equations in one variable because it's in terms of like x. Now we're going to talk about linear equations as a relationship between y and x, okay? So we have what are called ordered pairs when we graph. We did that. And so we're going to talk about that relationship in terms of a linear equation. And so we get the form y equals mx plus b. That's a really common form to put these in. So you can see it's kind of similar to the other equations that we were working with, but now we have a second variable y. And we're going to work on graphing these and finding those equations and the relationship and what it means. Okay, so slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. You might remember that from another course. And m is the slope, and b is called the y-intercept. Okay, so it's very convenient to graph with slope and y-intercept. Okay, and we'll talk about that right now. Okay, so we have some equations here in this picture. We have this green equation right here. We would say the slope is 2, and the y-intercept, I usually abbreviate it like that. Now, sometimes they'll just say the y-intercept is 1. Sometimes they write it as an ordered pair 0, 1. And if you look, there's the y-intercept. There's where it's crossing the y-axis. It's like it's at 1. Okay, now let's look at the orange equation. The slope is 1/3, and the y-intercept is 2. So it should be crossing the y-axis at 2, and it is. Okay, and then it looks like we have a blue equation. And I don't really have blue as a choice. So here the slope is -3, and the y-intercept is -2. So it should be crossing the y-axis down here at -2, and it is. So that's what we're talking about when we talk about slope-intercept form, being able to identify the slope and the y-intercept. We also have what's called the slope formula. If you're given 2 points, x1, x sub 1, y sub 1, and you have x sub 2, y sub 2, then you can find the slope by subtracting the y values in the numerator and subtracting the x values in the denominator. Whoops, sorry, little mistake there. That should be a 1. We say it's the change in y over the change in x. A slope, like say here you have 1/3, the slope tells you the ratio of the change in the y over the change in the x. So like you're going up 1 here and over 3, and that's how you get points on the line, up 1 and over 3. Here you've got a slope of 2, so that's steeper. So you're going like, you're on the line, you're going up 2 and over 1, and you're on the line. Now on the other one, you've got a slope of -3, so it's like you're going down 3 and over 1 to get on the line, okay? So negative slopes go this way, lines with negative slopes go downhill, lines with positive slopes go uphill, like that. Okay. And that's it for that video.